What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of War Zombination. This is beta 2.2 that got released just a couple days ago. We're just gonna do a quick video to review what is the new features that they adding. So far, really surprised and really happy with what they're doing. It's like in every patch they really come up with something new and good, and that's something that makes me really happy. So that's why we're gonna continue playing this game until it get released for the public, right? Still in beta 2.2. At this point, if you wanna have access to the beta, you gotta go to warzombination.com, and hopefully you're gonna get selected and you're gonna start playing and trying this amazing game. Alright, so let's take a look to what's new in this version 2.2. okay, first of all, you probably noticed right away on the screen we have a new war map. Now navigate around the map is way more simple. Now you don't need to just be moving around like crazy trying to look for, okay, which one is available, what is a target, what do I do? Alright, and to be quite honest, I was kind of stuck for a few days. I was trying to unlock Nairobi, and now after the beta patch, the campaign changed completely. Okay, now you can move through the war, defending and attacking cities depending if you're a survivor or if you're infected. And also we can end rewards. That's something we're gonna take a look in 2 seconds. All right, but first of all, like I said, I want to show you the new war map because it's pretty cool. Now you can navigate so easy between the campaign, event, PvP, and guild raids. So for example, if you want to go to the events, you just click an event, and this is the more closer event. You gotta go PvP, you just click on PvP and you're good to go. Guild raids also, right? You just click in there and right away show you where your guild is attacking. That is so useful. It has so many problems in the past. When I was trying to schedule raids with my alliance. By the way, the alliance is called TheGameHuntah Infected, so you can join me. We can have fun together. Right now we currently have 26 members. Trying to clean a little bit because I'm trying to bring new people so I can teach them how to play the game, and in case they have some questions. But the idea is to make room for newcomers, for people who wants to be active also, because that is really important as a guild. You can't just join a guild and don't do anything. You really need to participate in the guild raids in order to access those special rewards. Okay, so that's something important. If you're planning to play the game, you need to join a guild and also be active. Okay, that's the best way to get resources, get rewards. Also, you can increase the level of your alliance, right? Remember we were talking about that? Yeah, we currently level 7. With level 7 we have unlocked all these perks, and the perks that we have right now available is you are experienced. We have 3% bonus in XP. That's perfect. That's awesome. Once we reach level 8, we're gonna receive 3% bonus in brains. So can't wait. So that is one of the, like I say, really important point that I wanna make sure that people have clear. I mean, if you join an alliance, join a guild, make sure you are gonna be active. Okay, it's for your own benefit and for the benefit of the rest of the guild. All right, so we already went through the war map. Like I say, it's quite easy to navigate right now. It's just I found this amazing. It is really, it makes the navigation 100% better. Absolutely. All right, so we have that. We have the new campaign. This is the campaign that I was talking about. So now you can go through some different countries, and besides getting special rewards, I mean special resources, brain or DNA, you can also receive units as a reward. So for example, in this one, if I finish Nairobi until day 10, I'm gonna be able to unlock the Titan. And this is so cool because the Titan is a unit that I need. Let me go to my team and I show you right now. All my units. You see, right now I got my Titan level 9, and I really want to upgrade this unit to level 10, but I can't because I need an additional Titan. So if I finish Nairobi, I should be able to receive this Titan, and it's gonna be awesome, awesome, because I really want to go through and upgrade to level 10. Yeah, so the perks that you can receive are really interesting. Outburst or ripple effect. That's something that I'll make a decision when it's the moment. Okay, but that is cool because there is a lot of units that is really difficult to get. But now if you can go through the campaign and unlock them, is so cool. Now everything, the campaign is having a complete different remake, and it's making the campaign a lot more interesting. I mean, it's not just all about PvP. Now you're gonna continue playing the campaign and enjoying it, and there's new stuff, new rewards that you can get, so it's a no-brainer. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all the details in PvP because we're gonna make another episode just for PvP. Okay, but what I want to mention is some of the changes. For example, if a player's rating is 1500 or less, the opponent that you can fight are also players that are going to be in that range, in your power range. Okay, so team power, exactly. So that's one of those changes that make the game so good, because trying to find a balance, trying to make the game as balanced as possible is why we won, right? One of the issues that I was having in PvP in the past is that sometimes when I was searching for something, the team power, the other my opponent, it was like 2 times the team power of my team, so it was completely unfair. But all those little things have been changing. There is a lot of little tweaks in the PvP. Now, for example, in PvP, the defender automatically is gonna borrow the best unit from their guild. That is pretty cool. That is actually really good. Like I say, I'm glad that they adding those little tweaks to make the game even more interesting, right? So that's that. The matchmaking also got a fix. You won't be able to match with players when the team rating is too different, right? Let's go to another changes. Okay, changes. For example, in rates, gear rates. Now you can only have one open at a time. You know what? This is a great change, because one of the issues that I was having with my guild is that every time that I was open one of the countries to go and start a raid, I see one of my officers opening another location to start another raid. So all of a sudden you have your guild using or doing like 2 or 3 raids at the same time, and that's not good, because you're gonna be you need to focus on one in order to achieve the different tiers and then get the complete rewards. Otherwise there's no point, right? For example, in Buenos Aires, you see there's 3 different tiers, and depending on the tier you're gonna receive a special bonus. So if you have your troops or you have your members of the guild playing in different raids, you won't be able to achieve the maximum. You won't be able to get to the, unless it's a unless it's a guild of 50 people who play all day long. Yeah, that's another story. Okay, but for the rest of the war, I believe it's really good that you can have only one raid open. Okay, I think all this changes. One of the changes that they make is that you know what, they removed the team power, the maximum team power from campaign missions, and that is awesome, because sometime when I was trying to play a mission, got stuck, and I received a message that the team power is too high, so you can't move forward. That's the reason that now there is so many other locations open, right? Because now that the team power is not a restriction, you will be able to move from one country to another without any issues. That is really good. That is really good. And there is a lot of different small fixes, more oriented to unit. For example, the infector is no longer gonna get stuck. That's one of the issues that I was having with the infector. The puddle, the cesspools, and also the damage is increasing. But like I said, those are a more specific upgrades or changes or fixes. Okay, but basically I just wanted to give you a quick heads up of what's going on now with the game itself, what version 2.2 is bringing to the table, and all the good things. You know what, let me show you right now. You can now modify your team in such an easy way. Now you don't need to get like a crazy because usually, remember, you used to make your team from here. Okay, now you gotta you can do the team from here also, remember, but now you have this option. This is so much easy to just delete that one, add this one, or add the other one. Well, I can add that one. I can't add one either. I can add that one, for example. You see, it's so easy now to just manage your troops. You don't need to get that crazy now. We can just autofill is gonna put the best unit available and make it part of the team. In the top right corner, right away you see the team power. So it's one of those things that make the game so easy to follow, easy to catch up, easy to get involved, easy to get like addicted. Right? So right now we have a decent team, 1200 team power. I'm trying to upgrade more units. Now I'm gonna go back, and now that with the new beta patch, we'll be able to move further in the campaign. Actually, we're gonna go and continue with the campaign, at least one mission, because like I said before, I really need to unlock the Titan, and it's so cool to see before getting to any missions. Now you're gonna be able to choose your team right here. You need to get like a special screen on anything. Because I don't know you remember, but in the past, when you have before a mission, you go straight to the mission, and if you want to do infected units, in this case is a tire, is a unit that you can't use. Well, you gotta go back, go to the main screen, go and edit your team and everything, which was kind of like a pain in the butt. But now you can do it directly before starting a mission, which is pretty cool, right? So let's see, we're gonna probably switch. What other unit we can get? We can get a number 9 Infector, Brutus. Let's start with a Bahamut or something like that. I think that was the pronunciation. Alright, let's make a change in my team real quick. We got the Dreadnought. Let's try the Patient Zero one more time. Haven't played with Patient Zero in a long time. Got some really cool units. I just need to continue upgrading. I believe units like that, well, I almost take this episode in another way. No, I'm not gonna do it. Well, basically what I was I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna do a unit comparison in some future episodes. So we're gonna try different units. They're probably the same kind, but we're gonna compare the stats and everything to make sure that you are picking up the right one. Usually depending on the rarity, or how difficult it is to get that unit is how powerful the unit is, right? For example, if the let's go with the speeder, for example. The speeder is a unit that is one of the basic one, a ranged unit. The defiler is like the most advanced. It's like a rare version of the speeder, and of course if you compare the stat, you're gonna see that it's different. Probably it's not that big, but it's different. So that's why we're gonna compare. We're gonna compare some units to try to come up with a really good and balanced team. Right now I got way too many melee characters. The Colossus, the Titan, and the. All right, let me double check the name, because I hate when I don't remember names. That is called the Behemoth. The Behemoth, which is level 7 from one of my guild friends. So let's see, we can probably get rid of somebody, and you know what, let's change this one and let's get the Infector, the Biohazard. Sorry, we're gonna get the Biohazard from here. So now we have a really interesting team. Okay, let's get into action. Then Nairobi, date 5. It's gonna be a day that we're gonna just do playthrough. We're just gonna be going through some missions together. I might probably gonna start doing some Twitch again. So stay tuned. Go to my Facebook page, which is in the screen right side, TheGameHuntah.gaming, for more details. But I was planning to do it on December, but December is kind of difficult. It's too crazy. But I'm gonna try to start doing some Twitch episodes so we can start playing games like a War Zombination, have like a special nights, so you guys can join me in the channel. And you can post the questions or whatever you guys want me to try, and we can, well, you know, have a closer relation between me and my subscribers. All right, so let's analyze this at base of this map. I don't like those machine guns, too difficult to kill, but at the same time they take a long time to deploy that machine gun, so it should probably is an easy target. And if we start, okay, over here some gunslingers, so fireman, paramedics, okay. All right, so we're gonna, instead of starting from, I'm not gonna start from this side, because if I start from this area, once I make the turn, those two machine guns are gonna have enough, they're gonna have enough time to set up the machine guns. For the rest of my troops, is not gonna be funny. But the other thing that we can do, we can use the assassin. All right, let's do the assassin. Let's deploy this. The assassin is, remember, the assassin is invisible until start attacking. You see? So now with the assassin, oh, the problem is the assassin is too fast. So let's be careful. Let's be careful. All right, now that we deploy that, the assassin is there. We're gonna deploy. I'm gonna put the one of my Colossus in there with the steams. Those assassins are so fast. I haven't even used any other troops. Okay, we're gonna deploy over there on a biohazard. The only problem, oh, you know what? They're gonna this shoot over here the flare for a second. Make sure that these infectors are going and attacking the right target. All right, that's why is the whole point of the flare, to make sure that you can re-aim and make sure that your troops are going in the right direction. For example, in a map like this one, the whole my horde, all the drones were aiming into those buildings that we have to destroy, and all the special infected were trying to kill the survivors. So you have to be careful, because otherwise, if you're not moving your troops at the right time, you can probably end it with all your troops dead, all your drones dead, before they start attacking the survivors. So once that you see that the drones are taking the direction that is not what you want, just send it with the flare in the right direction. Make sure that you can deploy the special infected, take care of the survivors, and then take care of the rest. Let's go for mission 6. Why not? See, actually we can go for a couple missions in here. I'm gonna probably go with the same team. And I'm gonna be unlocking some new characters very soon, as soon as I got more brains. not me in the game, okay? That was rude, guys, come on. Then we're gonna start unlocking some infected packages and see what we do. All right, so we're gonna start right away from here. It's really difficult. Those machine guns, they don't stand a chance in there because of the bad location of the respawn point of all my drones. It's right there, right? It's right there, so close to where they are. They don't even have enough time to do anything. I'm gonna put a Titan in there, trying to bring down that wall as soon as possible. And once that is done, we're gonna put the flare in there one more time, trying to overrun my enemies. But always pay attention what your drones are doing. See, right now, if I don't move my drones over here, well, these are no range units, so it shouldn't be a problem. See, that this wasn't a problem, but in some other situation, if those units were like a range unit, we could be in a problem, because my drones are gonna try to destroy the building, and they can get destroyed. Can get destroyed from the flank. Okay, that's really good. Another unit, nice. I think we can still continue playing with the same team without changing anything. Nice. Let's go to mission number 7 in Nairobi. Probably gonna make a change in the team this time. We can probably replace the Colossus. All right. This is so cool that you can make the changes on the fly. And if you see in the left side, when you see the character in the portrait, there's a power bar or health bar. It shows you how healthy is that unit. For example, the patient series red. So I should probably remove it from this attack. I'm gonna use the reanimator. What else is? Who else is tighter? Probably my Titan is fine. Assassin is fine. Dragnor is fine. Colossus is okay. Colossus, you know, Colossus, you can take a break. You can regenerate for a few. It's not a big problem because I'm already have Dr. Zombie. I got the Dragnor and I got the Titan as a melee characters, so we should be okay. We can probably Mortician, so we can revive some fallen infected units. Okay, let's go with this. Perfect. Brains. Oh my god. Ooh. You see, the once that they released the new patch, the game completely changed for me again. It's always good, but now one more time I have a lot more motivation to keep playing. Okay, this, I was trying to rotate the map and I forgot there's no 3D. Anyway, I'm not gonna deploy more units until they finish destroying that building, because otherwise it's just a waste. Now that they're coming over there, now that they take care of business, we can go from this area. We're gonna put a reanimator. Reanimator is gonna bring back all those humans that we kill. We're gonna have some extra drones. Okay. There we go. More drones coming from everywhere now. All right, over here we're gonna put Morticia, but actually we don't need it because yeah, it wasn't really necessary to use that unit in there. Gonna use this. Ooh, Dr. Zombie is gonna start attacking from behind. always trying to come up with some. Wow, we have 24 extra zombies that we can deploy thanks to the reanimator. That is one of my favorite units. That is one of those units that you have to unlock and level up as soon as possible, because having some extra drones on the battlefield, it makes a big difference. And also once you reach a certain level, the size of the horde also is going to increase because of that unit. Nice, that was really fast actually, right? Well, probably going to be able to finish the whole campaign of Nairobi right up as fast as possible. They continue in Nairobi, and this probably is going to be the let's play. We're going to continue doing some countries around the world and unblocking some reward. One more time, the machine guns in here are so in such an horrible location because they won't be able to unlock, have their machine guns in place. I don't know what the Dragnor is doing over there. Is doing the dancing, right? Just is dancing. Okay, that's probably a new feature, the dancing zombie. Dude, where you going? Oh, okay. I get the guys confused with the other infected. The other survivors that were in the other area. Cesspool is another amazing troop that I'm so happy I have. Similar to the Butler, but it does a lot more damage. And that is a unit that I really enjoyed to have. Dr. Zombie one more time, respawning behind the gunslinger, and they don't really stand a chance. That was really another easy mission. Now you can also change the difficulty of the missions, if I'm not wrong. I think probably during the raid or during the mission, I'm not sure. I think it's before. I remember I saw a way to modify the difficulty of the mission, so you can get better rewards, of course. Okay, you see there's a couple of units that won't be able to use. Nice, we got some money. Okay, number 9, Zombie Witch, you're going down. Update team. Oh, nice. You can recharge alls. If you pay with the coins, you can recharge your units and make them available for another fight. Well, we're running low in troops right now. Just Butler, you going there. Zombie Witch, you're going down. We're gonna probably put the Daredevil, even when it's not that strong. So, and I need to start upgrading more units. What else do we have? I think we should be okay with this, right? You're gonna remember, if you don't deploy the unit on the battlefield, you will be able to use it in the next fight. So that's why it's important to keep an eye on that. What do we have? Level 5. Okay, yeah, let's continue with Biohazard. That's one of my another favorite units. Let's go. Nairobi Mission 9. We got really close to unlock the Titan, so we can start upgrading my Titan to level 10, which is awesome. Alright, one more time. Those machine guns don't have a chance. If I deploy my units from here, they're gonna get destroyed. But if I attack from here, shouldn't have any issues. So let's go from there. Try to take care of these guys. We're gonna use some Daredevil so they can jump over the walls. Perfect. Gonna use a reanimator in there. The Daredevil is just killing everything. Look at this guy. Look at this guy go. Let's deploy 2 more. They're too fun. Those units are way too fun. Look at that. Wow. They couldn't do much in there. Because they got surrounded by those gunslinger. But in general, we shouldn't have any problems. Alright, let's see. Send the flare over there so you target the enemies. So your drones are not that stupid. Otherwise, they're gonna try to destroy the hospital. That's it. In the meantime, we are reviving some more drones. A new batch of drones in here. We can deploy the Butler also, and that's gonna probably is gonna eliminate. There you go. Awesome. Nice. That was another really fast mission. Alright, so we got one more and we can have the Titan unlock. So I can start upgrading it. Nice. Let's go over here. Reanimator, you're going down. Now here's the problem. What are we gonna add in here? Colossus? Yeah, we're gonna need to use the Colossus. And Patient Zero, which is the legendary version of the Biohazard. Cool, I think we should be okay. Daredevil is fine. Let me see. Can I get a better troop? I'm gonna get probably Biohazard too. Again, this is so useful with that cloud, the toxic cloud that is around that unit. Is so easy to do damage to any surrounding survivor. Alright, let's see if we can finish this mission and get a Titan. Okay, I think that's the only respawn point. Oh, there's another one in here. Okay, we're gonna start from here so we can focus in this. See, putting the Patient Zero in there is infecting everybody. So that give me enough time to put the Butler probably before even bringing down the barriers that we already we already did so much damage to those units. Is not even funny for them. It's funny for me, of course, but not for them. So let's put another Biohazard and Colossus in front because we need some mid shield. Well, this part of the mission is getting kind of tricky. I know Patient Zero to infect those machine gunners die extremely fast with the Biohazard or with the Patient Zero, whatever you want to call it, depending of the depending on the unit you have. Nice. So with this, we should be able to have the Titan. No? Give me my Titan. Okay, trophies, XP, brains, brute, continue, complete. Now that we have my Titan, finally. Alright, so now finally we can go to evolve. Nice. Now the car is open. Wow. I'm gonna be playing for a few more. So okay, so I got my Titan in here. I'm finally I can evolve this unit one more time. Perfect. Awesome. 6 hours. Wow, it's gonna take a while, but still good. The research, everything is going okay. Remember, you need a lot of brains in order to unlock, start doing the upgrades, because some of the upgrades are quite expensive. Okay, so do as many missions as you can in order to collect brains and start getting this research done as soon as possible, right? And also in the resources, as I told you before, try to have some upgrade units in there, so the collection rate per hour is going to increase, and also the total storage. Okay, all right, everybody, this is the TheGameHuntah channel. I hope you guys are enjoying this quick episode. It's like a 2 hours episode of beta 2.2 or War Zombination. We're gonna continue in another episode. We're gonna do probably continue with the campaign, unlocking some new units. We're gonna do unit comparison and all kind of stuff. So I hope you guys stay tuned. All right, this is the TheGameHuntah signing off. Take care, everybody.